Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday, the 12th of July 2022. Hope you're keeping well today. I'm feeling rather more energetic today than I was last night. I was pretty tired, I must admit. And it's still morning here. I haven't started work yet. I start slightly later than I did yesterday, so it gives me a chance to get in the Guardian's medium level puzzle before starting work. And in the news, I see yet more revelations in the Guardian about the Uber, the disclosures, and the whistleblower has announced who he is, and it's all very interesting stuff. But I'm sure that Uber is not the only company doing this kind of lobbying. I'm sure it's widespread. I mean, this is one reason why many people really distrust politicians. I think we know that this kind of lobbying goes on and money is exchanged all over the place. Um, Things really need to be much more transparent in politics across the globe, really. Okay, let's get on with the medium level game. And when I say medium level, I don't know if it's going to be an actual medium level or a Guardian Tuesday medium level, by which I mean it's really an easy level game. Mondays they usually have an absolute beginner type game which they label as easy, and Tuesdays they generally have a medium level which is in the realms of easy actually. So if you're a beginner, you can play this game. I'm gonna say you can probably play this game. Well, even if not, I'm sure after you've watched this video you'll be able to understand it. So if you are a complete beginner, how do we play this game? You can see there are rows of squares in a grid, and each row contains 9 squares, and this row here has digit 9 already placed. That means there are 8 empty spaces in this row where we can fit digits 1 to 8. Okay, so generally 1 to 9 in each row. We have 1 to 9 in each column. Down here we have a single digit 3 in this column, meaning we have numbers 1 and 2 and 4 to 9 to fit into this column here. This is completely blank. Look at this, a nice empty 3 by 3 grid here, which also will contain the numbers 1 to 9, and so will every one of these other 3 by 3 grids that you can see. Okay, there are 9 of them, which is often what is called a game of 1 to 9s. Everything is about 1 to 9 in this game. How do we go about finding the answer? Well, you could say, look, this 9 is in this row, which means that 9 can't appear anywhere else in this row, right? It's already in this row, so we can only need numbers 1 to 8 in this row here. 9 appears in this row as well. Now when we look down here at this block in the bottom left, we can't see a 9, but we can now see one empty square which is not affected by either this 9 or this 9, and so we know that the 9 can fit only in that square, it can't go anywhere else. Let's do the same kind of thing by saying, look, 9 blocks up here, and when I say block, I mean disallows any other 9s, and 9 blocking across these rows. So you can see, look, 9 up this column, across these 2 rows, leaving a single square. So now we've got our first digit in this particular block here. Do you want to try it? If you're a newbie, find the 9 in one of these missing excuse me. Find the 9 in one of these empty squares here. It's not too difficult, I think. It shouldn't take you long, even if you've never played the game before. Okay, so you can see, yes, 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking down here. So we know that a 9 goes here. And now we have 8 9s already. We have 9 in every one of the blocks except this block here. So if you find yourself in that situation, you've got 8 of a particular digit, you can find the 9th iteration of that number for sure. So we can say 9 blocks across here, 9 blocks up here, 9 blocks down here, and now we know that's our final 9. So we don't have to be concerned about digit 9 anymore. There aren't any more of them on the grid. Okay, right, let's just look at the other 8 digits. Now would you like to find a 4 in one of these empty squares? Excuse me while I whistle. Okay, enough whistling. Right, now 4 up here, 4 down here, and that's going to place a 4 in that square there. Got the idea now? Okay, great. So I'll just continue along. Remember to play the game yourself. Don't just watch the videos. That's not much fun. It's really a game to be played rather than just to be watched once you've learned the rules. But please also watch, right? I mean, I'm trying to grow this channel a bit, so watch the videos as well. 3 blocks across here, what does that mean? It means that 3 has to be in either this square or this square. One of those 2 squares, right? We know. Can we tell which one? No, at the moment we can't, but it is useful information because it means that 3 can't appear across this row. Right? I'm particularly focused on this block here. Now, the 3 blocks across the top, and the 3 that will either appear in this square or this square here will block across here. 3 blocks up here, and so we know that 3 must be in that square. Oh, it's a good game, isn't it, Sudoku? If you've never played before, you're suddenly getting the flavor for it already, I know. Right. Okay, let's see now. 8 blocks up here, 8 blocks up here, and 8 blocks across here. So it's going to put an 8 into that square there. Now, this is the kind of thing that we look at sometimes, use the logic for. There are 3 missing numbers from this row. The missing numbers are 1, 2, and 8. We have everything else, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. We're looking for 1, 2, and 8. But when we look at intersecting columns, we find the 1 and the 8 together in the same column. Don't know what they're doing together. Nothing surreptitious, I'm sure. No lobbying there. But what does it tell us? It tells us that this square here can't be a 1 and can't be an 8. Now, there are only 3 missing numbers, 1, 2, and 8. So if this is not 1 and not 8, well, then it has to be a 2, right? It can't be anything else. Let's see. Okay, in the middle block now, we can find a 5 next by saying 5 blocks across here and up here. So that will give us a 5 there. We also know 3 blocks across there, so that will give us a 3 in that square there. The missing numbers here now are 1 and 4. Now you might be thinking, oh, we can't know which is which, but actually we can. Although we don't see any intersecting 1s or 4s up here, we can still do it because this one here in this block means that no other 1 can appear in this block. So these 2 squares can't be 1. We have a 1 in this block already. So 1 is there and 4 is there. Now we can look at the missing numbers as part of this column. The missing numbers are 2 and 4. Now we have an intersecting 4 here, so the 4 goes there and the 2 goes there. By the way, if you are new to the channel, you know I don't practice or rehearse these games ahead of time. I have no idea what the final answer to this puzzle is. I'm just playing it as live as you see it, and that's true for all games on this channel, by the way. So sometimes it takes me a hell of a long time to find the answers. And sometimes I miss really obvious things because, you know, just being a human and making these videos. And by the way, so do other people who make videos on YouTube, Sudoku. I often spot oversights, let's call them, from other people if I watch other people play these games. If you want to know yourself, you have to record these videos yourself to find out about your own performance. And I think you might be surprised about the things that you do. Right, let's get on. Where am I now? A bit less chat and a bit more concentration on Sudoku might help, I suppose. Okay, we have 6 blocking across here, and 6 blocking across here, and 6 blocking up here. So that puts a 6 into that square there. Now, three missing numbers in this row here are 1, 7, and 8. I'll give you a chance to look at it. I'll just sit back and twiddle my thumbs for a moment while you look and see and consider something I just mentioned a short time ago. Now we're looking for 1, 7, and 8. In fact, there are two things. In fact, you can do more than I just thought. But okay, the thing that I was thinking about, let me cut you short there because you're going to find something else. The thing I was thinking about was this square here, because the 1 and the 8 are in the same column, and so this can't be 1, can't be 8, so we know that it has to be a 7. But actually, you will also have noticed that there was a 1 blocking down here and a 1 blocking up here, so this square must be 1, so this would have found something different as well. Now we only have 1 digit missing across here, so the 8 goes there. You see how I don't rehearse these games? Now you know. 1 number missing down here. What are you? You are an 8. Okay, now we only have 1 digit to get here, which is a 1. So I'll put that in. Then we can say 1 blocking up here and up here and across these two rows. That puts digit 1 there. We can't quite finish ones off because the possible places where they could go are in these 4 squares. There are 2 1s left. So if a 1 goes here, 1 will be here. If a 1 goes here, 1 will be here, but that's all we can say for the moment. We don't know which is which. So we have to leave that and come back at a later time, look for somewhere more productive. Now, where is more productive? That's always the problem in Sudoku, is deciding where to look next. I don't know if the microphone is picking up. It's a very faint sound of monks chanting in the background, but I'm not sure if they're actually in and around here, or if they are on the radio. People sometimes listen to monks chanting on the radio. Okay, 4 blocks down here. So what does that mean? It means 4 has to be in one of these 2 squares. Which one? I don't know. But what do we know? We do know that it blocks across this row here. And this 4 blocks across this row here, and 4 blocks down here. So now we only have 1 empty square where we can place our 4. So now that's done. Now we have this 7 blocking down here and 7 blocking across here. So the 7 fits into that square there. Okay, we have 6 blocking across here and 6 blocking across here, so 6 goes here. We have 1 blocking across here, so 1 must fit into that square. And now we've got 8 digit 1s. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this is the final block where we need to find digit 1. I know we can find it. We don't have to worry that we can't get it. We always have enough information to find that last one. There we go. 1 fits there. Missing numbers here are 2 and 3. 2 blocks down here, so the 2 goes there and the 3 goes here. There's only 1 number missing from this column now, and it's a 3. If you look through it, you'll find it's a 3. Okay. Missing numbers up here are 5 and 6, but we can't get those just yet, so again we have to leave it, walk away. It's not worth the fight. You'll lose at this stage, but come back later with a weapon and you'll win. Oh, it's a very violent game this morning. 5 is the missing number in this row. Let's put in the 5 there. 5 blocks up here, 5 blocks up here, 5 goes there. Can we finish off the 5s? Not yet. Oh, but we can put 5 there, blocking across there. So in fact that's a 5. This is a 6. Back to the 5s again. Can we finish? No, we can't, because possible 5s are still like this. So we can't quite finish off 5s yet. What else do we need to do? Okay, we have 7 blocking across here, right? So where are the possibilities for 7 here and here? Do we know which one is which one is the 7? No, we don't. But never mind. Just bear with me. 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks across here, so we can get our digit there. Now we have a 3 blocking up here, so that is a 3 there, 3 blocking down, and down here 3 goes there, 3 across here, across this row, and up this column is enough to tell us that the final 3 fits in that square there. Okay, there's just one number missing from this column now. I believe it's a 2. And now there's one number missing for this block here, and that looks to be an 8. Missing numbers up here are 2, 6, 7. Now we have a 2, we have a 6, and we have a 7, but they're all in different rows, so we can't solve those just yet. We have to leave that and come back. Now, what's more useful is there's only one number missing here, isn't there? And that's a 2, so we'll put that in right now. And what's missing across here? We still don't have 4, 5, and 8, and guess what? We've got that little thing again. Look, 5 and the 8 are in the same column. So what is this square here? Sorry, didn't hear you. Oh yes, it is. It's a 4. Right. And now 4 blocking up here, across these 2 rows. So that leaves us with a 4 in that square there. The missing numbers down here, no, we can't get them yet. Okay. Where to look next? Okay. This column doesn't yet have a 7. But I see this 7 blocking this square, and now there's only other 1 empty square, so we know that the 7 goes here, and now the final number to get in this column is a 2. 2 blocks across here, 2 blocks across here, so that's our 2. Now we only have 1 missing number from the top row, which is a 7. If you think I'm finding these numbers quite quick, actually, compared to some people, I'm not finding them that quick, but that quickly. But actually, it just gets a lot easier when you've played the game for many years. 7 blocks across here, that's our 7. This here is a 6. 6 blocks across here, 6 blocks up here, that's our 6. 5 blocks across here, so this is a 5, and now we only have 1 number left for this block, which is an 8, and now we have 1 number left for this column, which is a 5, I think. 8 will finish this block and this row, and 1 number will finish the column, the row, the block, the grid, and that number is 2. Thank you very much. That's today's Guardian medium level. As I said, really just pretty much an easy game, and they get slightly harder as we go through the week. And last week was a surprise. They actually had a couple of tricky puzzles on Thursday and Friday. Okay, hope to see you later. Bye bye.